I know what you're thinking. You've seen the title, you think I've lost my mind, and you hate my ass. Hear me out, because mid-roll ads are not a bad thing. What's going on, guys? Right by my teacher in the house, and I'm here with another discussion video today, and this one is a bit of a spicy one. So one of my friends, Calzy, in my Discord, asked me in my Ask Revolt Me question section, what do I think about Twitch's mid-roll ad system? So a couple of days ago, Twitch support tweeted this out. Starting today, we'll be testing automated mid-roll ads for some viewers. These ads will directly support the creator and will not run if the viewer has had an ad break in that channel recently. Your feedback is welcome to help shape this feature. Now, some of you might already recognize this feature idea, as this is something that already exists over on YouTube, but in YouTube it's kind of more culturally acceptable, so naturally speaking, this tweet kind of got met with a huge amount of backlash. There was a lot of people wanting to be opted out, there was a lot of people talking about various things, but I want to tell you that I think all of those have missed something. Now, if we reread this tweet and actually look very carefully, there's a very key sentence in here that actually kind of might change your mind. These ads directly support the creator and won't run if the viewer has had an ad break in that channel recently. So, what Twitch are actually saying here is not that they're gonna ram it down your throats, but what they're saying is they're incentivizing you to actually run ads at a time that is convenient for you. So, let's demonstrate this. I'll go to, let's go to one of my playthrough scenes. Shoutouts to Chaco for this amazing transition, by the way. So, this isn't what a typical playthrough of mine looks like. This is actually currently my Crystal playthrough. Obviously, I don't actually have the game up, so for the purpose of this, let me see if I can actually get the game up for you guys. So this is what my screen typically looks like. So let me get the screen up so you guys can see what's going on. Alright, here we go. We'll have the nice little crystal running in the background. So, this is what my typical screen looks like, but there are periods during the stream where I actually will be off the screen, and the reason for that might be I need a comfort break, or I'm refilling my drink in my cup, which is almost empty right now. Shoutouts to my merch store, by the way. Feel free to pick up some merch in the description. Hashtag shameless plug. But there will be periods where my screen looks like this, where I'm not here and I'm not on the screen. Now, that period can be a minute or a couple of minutes. So what Twitch is saying is, in this downtime, why do you not run an ad? I could run a 30-second ad here, and while it would be annoying, and it would suck, because, you know, the viewer bounce rate even on pre-roll ads, according to Devon Nash, is about 30%, which is insanely high, because we don't accept it on Twitch. But what if I put an ad here, and then when I come back, the ads are gone, and suddenly I'm back again? Would that really be such a bad thing? I mean, for the viewer experience, maybe, but if you're spending your time literally watching this, why not just watch an ad anyway? Because it's not like there's anything going on the screen right now. So, that is one thing that I think could be a way to make mid-roll ads actually work, because what that's doing is I'm controlling it, and then I'm turning off this mid-roll ad being forced down a spot. Because the biggest worry people have about these mid-roll ads is that it's kind of forced down your throat, and you could have an epic moment in your stream. You know, you might be taking on an epic boss battle, you might not be, I don't know, but you might be taking on a really cool moment, and then suddenly an ad pops up because you haven't actually run an ad recently. But there is another possibility as well, and this is something that I actually kind of discovered by accident in my own mind. But if you look at my screen here and you look at the actual overlay itself, there's a possibility that we can put an ad on here that is not actually going to ruin the viewer experience. And what I mean by that is, what most people are looking at on this screen are either me in the bottom right corner. I don't know why you'd want to look at my ugly face, but I'm here, feel free. Or you're looking at the gameplay screen over there. So, okay, so with that in mind, let me pull up an image source real quick. Let's say, just for sake of argument, that, let's actually find a thumbnail. Why not? We'll do it that way. I have a lot of thumbnails over on my Twitch stream. But let's say we can do this in a slightly different way. Let's see. Let's just do this one. So, obviously you guys will recognize this. This is my Among Us thumbnail. But what if, say, every hour or so, periodically, an ad appears up here, right? Now, it might look a bit annoying, it might pop up, but what if this ad is not playing any sound, and just every hour, for like 5-10 seconds, something like that, an ad pops up here, it's a quick ad, and then, after a few seconds, it goes away. Let's say, hey, that happens. Now, while that would be kind of annoying, because obviously it's covering up my amazing logo that Malefic Top Cat made for me, it's covering up my Nerco branding, and stuff like that. It's not exactly like it's a permanent feature, but it also then still maintains the two core things on the screen that you guys are mainly going to be watching this for, which is me and the gameplay, and it doesn't actually take away from that per se. What if we went down that route instead? Because a lot of people have made a lot of assumptions on how this is actually going to work, but I think there's a key reason why Twitch have done this, and I think it's pretty obvious to figure out why, but let's talk about that. So, not enough streamers are running ads for Twitch, and a lot of that is because people don't want to run ads. But if you watch a lot of big broadcasts, like I watch the LEC for League of Legends, every so often there's a 3-minute ad break and stuff like that for them to play their commercials, etc. And also, of course, for players to set up the game, etc. But there's an ad break in there. What Twitch are basically saying is, well, why can't all of our creators do that? Because Twitch, for a long time, since the whole affiliate and partner program has been in existence, they've been trying to ask nicely, but they haven't been successful doing that, which means that not enough people are running ads, which means Twitch are not fulfilling their contractual obligations, put your teeth in, to actually fulfill their contracts with advertisers. So what Twitch are basically saying is, well, we'll force you to run mid-roll ads if you don't directly run ads yourself. So what Twitch are basically doing here is they're incentivizing you to run ads and incentivizing you to run them in a controlled manner. So, yes, it sucks. It's a major cultural shift, which I don't think a lot of people wanted, a lot of people didn't need, but at the end of the day, like, Twitch needs to be profitable. And the biggest way for Twitch to make profit is through advertising. So, I think it's a necessary evil. I don't particularly like it. I don't like that Twitch are kind of forcing this cultural shift. But it is kind of notable that they did actually say they're testing it. So if there is that big an outcry over this, then Twitch are going to have to look at it in a different way. But I personally don't think mid-roll ads are as bad as people are thinking they are. What Twitch is doing is they're saying, actually, you should run ads yourself. But here's something that I did notice, and I was looking through the Twitter feed about this. Someone actually asked a question of if people are subscribing, if people are subscription based, are they going to get these ads? And Twitch support have said themselves that actually that this benefit is not effective. So again, that's kind of incentivizing subscribing to your favorite Twitch streamer and stuff like that. So that is potentially a thing. So if that actually is the case, there have been some people who have responded to that saying that some of their viewers that have been tested have actually had these ads when they shouldn't have done. So I don't know if that's actually a thing. I hope not, and I hope that subscriptions are like incentivized to actually stop these ads for yourself. But yeah, that is basically my opinion on the mid-roll ad situation. I hope that answers your question, Kelsey, because obviously I will be answering this in my Ask Rabombi video at the end of the month, but I'll be referring back to this video. But yeah, I think they're not so bad. I think it's a good incentive for Twitch, to actually fulfill its obligations. But it does kind of create a shift that I think a lot of people aren't too happy with. But I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. But that's my opinion. I could well be wrong. And I know if I'm wrong, you guys are going to yell at me and tell me otherwise. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Rabombi Teacher. Stay safe. Stay awesome. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.